Hello Standard 7 children, I hope you all are fine. This is Rosalind Madam and today we are going to start with the third chapter, that is weather and climate. And children, as you can see here, this is a very lengthy chapter. So in the first part we'll be doing half of the chapter and some question answer, and then second part rest. So we'll start weather and climate, chapter 3. What do you mean by climate? Do you think weather and climate are same? No, they are totally different. Weather and climate are totally different. See here. The state of the atmosphere over a short period of time is termed as weather. For example, how is the weather today? It can be sunny, it can be windy, it can be rainy. So for a certain time period, how is the atmospheric condition? That is weather. Then the weather condition for a given location over relatively long period of time is termed as climate. For example, how is the climate of Antarctica, or how is the climate of Sahara Desert? It is desert type. Or how is the climate of India? It is tropical monsoon type of climate. So when the weather condition remains same for a long period of time, it is termed as climate. See here, weather. Weather is the sum total of the current atmospheric condition at a given place, including temperature, rainfall, wind and humidity. In fact, it is the state of the atmosphere of a given place at a particular time. Weather might be sunny, cloudy, windy, humid, rainy or snowy, and it can change at given place from day to day. All weather conditions are mainly caused by the sun. The heat of the sun heats up the earth and its atmosphere. The hot air rises and cooler air rushes in its place. This process, along with the rotation of the earth, causes the winds to blow. This is responsible for the weather condition of a place. So all the weather condition of a place depends on the sun. Next, climate. Climate refers to the atmospheric condition over relatively long period of time. In fact, climate can be defined as the average weather condition prevailing at a place recorded over a long period of time. And this long period of time can be 35 years time period. The climate of a place depends on its location on the earth. If a given place is located near the equator, it will have absolutely different climate, and the place near the poles will have altogether different climate. Next topic is difference between weather and climate. So children, you can see here 3 points are given. First, weather is a daily atmospheric change and condition. Climate is atmospheric condition over relatively long period of time, about 35 years. Second point, it changes many times in a day. It means it can be sunny in the morning, it can be rainy in the afternoon, or it can be windy in the evening. So in one day, weather changes many times. Second point for climate, it remains constant for long period. Third point, weather changes occur over a small region. That means weather condition affects or changes in a small area. But climatic changes occur over large areas. Next is elements of weather. You can see here there are 5 elements: temperature, atmospheric pressure, humidity, precipitation and clouds. So children, now we'll see each elements of the weather in detail. First is temperature. The degree of hotness and coolness of air is known as temperature. The distribution of temperature is shown on the map by using isotherms. Now what are these isotherms? Isotherms are the lines on a map connecting points having same temperature at a given time. So isotherms are the lines which are drawn on the map which join the places having same temperature. Temperature is usually measured in degree Celsius and degree Fahrenheit. Celsius scale was invented by Anders Celsius, and in Celsius scale the freezing point of water is 0 degree Celsius and boiling point of water is 100 degree Celsius, whereas in Fahrenheit scale the freezing point of water is 32 degree Fahrenheit and boiling point of water is 212 degree Fahrenheit. Now, measurement of temperature, how the temperature of the atmosphere is measured. So here you can see the instruments. Thermometer is used to measure the temperature, as your body temperature is also measured by thermometer. Then 6's maximum and minimum thermometer and thermograph. Now we'll see them one by one. So first is thermometer. Here figure 3.5 you can see the diagram of thermometer. See, a Celsius thermometer shows 0 to 100 degrees of temperature. Here 0 degree is the freezing point of water and 100 degrees Celsius is the boiling point. Next is Stephenson screen. It is used to measure the temperature of moving air. So children, turn your page, see figure 3.7. Here you can see this white wooden box. This is Stephenson screen, and then you can see the thermometer is placed inside the wooden box. So here you can see there are gaps or windows in this box, and through which the air can move. Air can pass from one side to another. So this thermometer records the temperature of moving air. See here. Stephenson screen is a wooden box in which thermometer is kept to calculate the accurate temperature. To reflect away the bright sunlight, the surface of the box is painted white. It allows the free movement of air but protects the thermometer from direct sun rays. The Stephenson screen box is placed in an open place. It is kept at a height of about 1.5 meter above the surrounding area. So the next instrument to measure the temperature is 6's maximum and minimum temperature. So children, in the name only you can see maximum and minimum thermometer. It shows that in one day the temperature increases and decreases. So this thermometer is a special thermometer which calculates the maximum temperature in one day and minimum temperature in the same day. So here you see, temperature is a varied element of weather and climate. It keeps changing and never remains static. Due to its variable nature, it becomes essential to calculate the maximum and minimum ranges of temperature at a place. 6's maximum and minimum thermometer is used to calculate the range of temperature. That means maximum temperature in one day and minimum temperature in the same day. James VI invented this thermometer in 1782. Now how it works, you can see figure 3.8. You can see 6's maximum and minimum thermometer is a U-shaped thermometer filled with mercury and alcohol. The minimum temperature is measured from left hand limb and the maximum temperature is measured with right hand limb. Next is thermograph. Thermograph is also used to measure the temperature of a place. It is a modern instrument of measuring temperature. It has a revolving cylinder and a pen. The pen records temperature on the revolving cylinder. The pen is controlled by a bimetal strip that bends as the temperature changes. So in thermograph, the temperature is recorded continuously, and if any change in the temperature occur, it also shows it with this bimetal strip. These data are used by the meteorologists to calculate the mean daily, mean monthly, mean annual temperature and diurnal range of temperature. Next element of weather and climate is precipitation. Now, what is precipitation? Precipitation is the process by which the condensed water vapor falls to the ground in various forms, such as rainfall, snowfall, hail. So all these are different forms of precipitation, and rainfall is the most common form of precipitation. Now, how is this rainfall measured? That means how much rainfall has occurred in one day or 1 month or 1 year. So it is measured with the help of an instrument which is called rain gauge. You can see here figure 3.11. This is the picture of rain gauge. Now, how it calculates the rainfall, or how it measures the rainfall? See here. Rain gauge has a metallic graduated cylinder with a broad base. Graduated means it is numbered. The cylinder, metallic cylinder is numbered. Rain gauge is placed in an open and level area away from buildings and trees. When it rains, the rainwater gets into the graduated jar and then it is measured. So this instrument is placed in an open area, and when the rainfall occurs, the raindrops or the rainwater get inside this graduated cylinder, and then it is measured in millimeters or centimeters or inches. The distribution of rainfall is shown by ISO heights on the map, like isotherm. ISO heights are also the lines drawn on the map which join places having the same amount of rainfall. The next element of weather and climate is humidity. So what is humidity? The moisture or water vapor present in the atmosphere is called humidity, and it is recorded with the help of instrument which is called wet bulb and dry bulb thermometer. See figure 3.12. This is the diagram of wet bulb and dry bulb thermometer. For measuring the moisture in the atmosphere, we need to compare the temperature reading on a wet bulb thermometer and a dry bulb thermometer. The dry bulb thermometer is similar to an ordinary thermometer. Here you can see dry bulb, it is like an ordinary thermometer which takes the reading of the air. However, in the wet bulb thermometer, the bulb is kept moist with distilled water on muslin sack or wick, and in the wet bulb thermometer you can see one muslin cloth is attached. The difference in the two thermometer readings is used to determine atmospheric humidity. Relative humidity is the amount of water vapor present in air expressed as a percentage of the amount required for saturation at the same temperature. Relative humidity expresses the relationship between the actual amount of moisture present in the air and the total amount of moisture the air can hold at a given temperature. For example, if the air can hold 100% of humidity, today it is 60% or 70%, so that is relative humidity. Okay children, so now we'll start with very short answer type questions. As I said, we'll complete half of the question answer in part 1. So first question is, define the term weather. Take out page 29. Mark here. Weather is the sum total of the current atmospheric condition at a given place, including temperature, rainfall, wind and humidity. Weather might be sunny, cloudy, windy, humid, rainy or snowy. This much for this answer. Next question. What do you mean by climate? Again come to same page, last paragraph. Climate refers to the atmospheric condition over relatively long period of time. In fact, climate can be defined as the average weather condition prevailing at a place recorded over a long period of time. Next question. What are the elements of weather? Page 30. These elements of weather, you will write all the names. Next, who are meteorologists? Page 36 only, link box you can see. A weather expert who forecast weather trends. Next, name the instruments used to measure atmospheric pressure. Page 34. The atmospheric pressure of a place can be measured with the help of barometer or barograph. Now, short answer type questions. First question A. Write a short note on the instruments used to measure temperature. So, children, this answer will be very lengthy because you have to write about all the instruments which are used to measure temperature, and it is given in different pages, so be careful while marking the answer. So for this answer, first come to page 31, mark here. The temperature is measured by instruments called thermometer, 6S maximum and minimum thermometer, and thermograph. First point, thermometer. A Celsius thermometer shows 0 to 100 degrees of temperature. It consists of a glass tube which is sealed on one end and has bulb on other end, and bulb are filled with mercury. The lowest point of the tube indicate the freezing point of water, and its upper end indicate boiling point of water. Second point, come to page 32, 6S maximum and minimum thermometer. Temperature, second point, name you'll write. Then temperature is a varied element of weather and climate. It keeps changing and never remains static. Due to its variable nature, it becomes essential to calculate the maximum and minimum range of temperature. 6S maximum and minimum thermometer is used to calculate the range of temperature. Then third point, thermograph. Thermograph is also used to measure the temperature of a place. It is a modern instrument of measuring temperature. This much. Next, what do you mean by precipitation? How is the rainfall measured? So for the definition of precipitation, you will write from here. Precipitation is the process by which the condensed water vapor falls to the ground in various forms such as rainfall, snowfall, hail, etc. Then second part of the question, how is the rainfall measured? For this answer, come to page 33. Rainfall is measured by an instrument called rain gauge. Next, discuss the process of measuring humidity. For this answer, come to page 34, mark here. For measuring the moisture in the atmosphere, we need to compare the temperature readings on a wet bulb thermometer and a dry bulb thermometer. Leave 4 lines. The dry bulb thermometer is similar to an ordinary thermometer. However, in the wet bulb thermometer, the bulb is kept moist with distilled water or muslin sack or wick. The difference in the two thermometer readings is used to determine atmospheric humidity. Next question. Discuss the significance of wind. It is written name. It will be wind vane and anemometer. Come to page 35. Third paragraph. The direction of the wind is measured with the help of wind vane. The speed of the wind is measured by anemometer. The speed of the wind is expressed in km/h or meter per second. Now long answer type questions. First question, what is wind? How it is measured? Also discuss land and sea breezes. Page 35. Winds are caused by the horizontal movement of the air because of the uneven heating of the earth. Due to the difference in air pressure at two places, winds are generated. Winds move from high pressure area to low pressure area. This is the first part of the answer. Second part, again you will write this part, how it is measured. Then third part you will mark here. The coastal winds, that is land breezes and sea breezes, are responsible for moderate temperature at coastal areas, which are caused by the heating and cooling down of land and sea at different rates. This much for this answer. Next, what do you know about atmospheric pressure, how it is measured? Come to page 34. Atmospheric pressure. The pressure exerted by the atmosphere or air on the surface of the earth is called atmospheric pressure. It is measured in millibars. The atmospheric pressure decreases as height increases. The atmospheric pressure of a place can be measured with the help of barometer or barograph. So rest of the questions and chapter we'll do in the second part. Thank you.